Hi, I'm Susan Yoder with American Dream TV, and today we are in Nowata, Oklahoma, visiting a true legend in the horse world, Lindy Thorne. Lindy made history as only the third woman ever to win the National Cutting Horse Association World Championship since it was founded. She spent years training top-level cutting horses and helping riders compete at the biggest shows in Fort Worth and across the country. This is Lindy Thorne. She is a National Cutting Horse Association winner for 2022. And this is a really big deal because I think she won, and it had been 27 years before another female won, and that is just incredible. How did you get into this?
Oh, goodness. I got into cutting after college, and I worked for my first cutting horse trainer in Noxapater, Mississippi, and that was Alan Crouch. And then when I started working for him, and I fell in love with the sport. And so I just went to the next trainer to go get more information and work for them for another 3 years, and then next one, and then I finally went out on my own.
Wow. So did you grow up with horses?
Yes. Like my mom, she was a horse trainer. She trained Western pleasure horses and hunter jumpers in California, where I was originally from. And so that's what I did in my youth. And then I would say my freshman year in high school, sports kind of took over my life, and I kind of took a pause from the horses.
With the cutting horses, because there's so many different avenues in horses. Like you said, your mom was into the hunter jumper and the pleasure, and then you did the cutting. Was it just the excitement of it?
The reason I stayed in the horse business is because I just love horses.
Nice.
And I love how smart they are, and I love teaching them and training them, and it's just the lifestyle that I am absolutely in love with.
How many stalls do you have?
We have a total of 30 stalls.
Oh, wow.
And we typically don't like to use them unless we need to. Like a horse needs to go up in a stall, then we will do that. But for the most part, our 2-year-olds, we like to treat them like horses. We like to keep them out as long as possible and keep their minds fresh and have them socialized. And it just really helps with the training prospect.
Is it better for them to be out in the pasture than mentally?
100%.
When you started training horses, were you training horses knowing in the back of your mind that you would be competing, or did you start competing and then fall in love with the training part? Explain that a little bit.
It really just stemmed, like, you work for these trainers to gain the knowledge that they have for you. And you work your tail off and you do all the grunt work and everything like that. And then from there, the dream goal after I worked for 3 or 4 trainers over the course of 9 years was to have my own business and go out on my own. And so when I worked for a barn and it was a non-pro client, I started developing my own clientele. And so from there, then I was like, okay, I have enough money, I'm gonna buy my own place. And then when I buy my own place, like, you're just trying to make ends meet, and then you're trying not to go out of business. And you know, this place was a complete fixer-upper place. It wasn't the top of the line at all. I slapped some stalls together and I lived in a camper trailer, and
wow.
And I had really good clients that stuck with me for 15 years, and I'd be nowhere without them. I mean, they supported me in my dream and allowed me to ride and train their horses. And so that's how this all came about. So it was my American dream.
That's awesome. That's what we work for, and we forget the hard work. So many people think, you know, they watch the competitions. It is glamour and glitz and amazing. So to see it on this aspect of it, this is the hard work that goes into it. Now you've got a beautiful ranch, and you've added the arena, and from having grown up in California to now transitioning to here, that's a big step.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
That's awesome. What I love about Lindy's story is her grit, her passion for horses, and her dedication to perfecting her craft, all right here in small town Oklahoma. because this is what the American dream is all about. Hard work, heart, and holding on to what makes rural America great.